Hey guys, what's up? My name's Rachel and today we're going to talk about something different. It's not an ordinary reaction video. If you haven't seen my testimony video yet, I encourage you to watch that one first before you watch this video so you kind of understand what I'm talking about and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to watch it, I'll leave it in the description box down below, or I'll link it right here. So if you're on a computer, you can just click right here and watch it first. What I wanted to talk about today is missing your ex. On my testimony video, I got a lot of people saying that that video helped them through a breakup or whatever the case may be. And I also got a lot of people saying that, you know, they missed their ex and after that watching that video that they felt better. But like on this channel, I just want to be like real and honest with you guys, you know. Recently, it's just been on my heart to just talk about this with you guys, as you know, if we're just talking in person. And this video is like gonna be all over the place. I could feel it already. It's been like over a year and a half since my ex and I broke up. I feel like I am completely moved on now. I don't even plan on looking for a boyfriend anytime soon because I just want to work on me and all that kind of stuff for now. But there are times that I feel like sometimes I do miss him, or he comes into my head and he pops back and I'm just like, dang, like I miss those times. I don't know if I necessarily miss him or if I miss the moments that we shared together, and I miss who he was back then, because now I'm pretty sure he's a totally different person because I'm a totally different person too than I was a year ago or 2 years ago. So I definitely feel that feeling sometimes, and if you do too, like it's totally normal. I mean, especially if you've been with someone for over a year or 2 years, you know, sometimes those feelings, I guess, would come back and make you feel like, dang, maybe we shouldn't have broken up, or maybe I should text that person again or message that person or see what that person is up to. But this is all for my fellow Christian people out there, because if you don't know, I am a Christian, so I do believe that God used that relationship that I had that just was crazy back then for good now. He took what was bad and made it good, and has used that to let me help others around the world, you guys, my subscribers who ever watched that video, to help you guys and just show you what God has done in my life. I started watching more elevation sermons and reading my Bible and all that kind of stuff. And then that night, after I watched the sermon that night, I had this very, very vivid dream about my ex-boyfriend. And it was so weird because in the dream, it was like he was there and he was telling me he missed me, and he gave me that look that was like, you know, hey, I still like you type of look, and you know, we should get back together and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, ooh, I mean, we broke up for a reason, and you know, like God let us break up for a reason. My life has been so much better now. Why would I go back to something that took me away from God? And I was like, man, I don't know, but I gave in. I gave in to temptation and I just went out with him anyway. And let me tell you, I woke up so like my mind was just messed up. I was like, what is going on? Like, I know it wasn't real life, but it affected me emotionally, like in my heart. I ended up missing him, so I just laid in bed for like 3 hours thinking and sitting there and was like, God, like I just watched a sermon last night on finding your passion back for God and all that kind of stuff, and now I'm having dreams about my ex-boyfriend and it's making me sad. And I hate those moments where memories come flooding back and it makes me miss him, and I don't like it. I don't like to miss him because there's nothing to miss, because God has made my life so much better now. There has been so much more opportunities. I have you guys now. I've been able to get closer to God, which has been so much more amazing. And I didn't want to fall back into that state of mind, into that temptation. And sometimes when you've been kind of low and just going through the motions with God, and all of a sudden you know, you spark back up and that flame starts back up again for him. I feel like the devil is just right there waiting for that moment, because when he sees you're coming back and starting to stand up again, instead of just sitting down, you're starting to stand up and finding your way back to God, that the devil is just trying to knock you back down. So don't, if you feel like you're missing your ex, your boyfriend, or your girlfriend, and God has delivered you from that relationship, don't go back. Don't fall back. Just dig more into God, if anything, because I can totally assure you, when God takes you out of a relationship, he takes you out of it for a reason, because he sees everything that we don't see. Because I know for a fact, if I stayed with that guy till now, who knows what I'd be doing. I'd be doing something totally crazy. I probably wouldn't even be making YouTube videos. It would just be a hard life. Whenever I feel down, I try to think about how God has delivered me and how much he loves me and how much he cares for me, to not to go back to that person. Or if the devil tries to put like those memories back in my mind of like, oh, you know, there were good times though, you guys were happy. Who else are you going to find? You're so picky, you're not going to find anyone else. I just hold on to the truth of God, and that he has a plan for me. Some things I like to do when I feel a little down or discouraged, I like to kind of say like little prayers, I guess you could say, and just speak these truths into my life, like he loves me, he cares for me, he will never leave me nor forsake me. And those things, you know, just like repeat it over and over and over, and you know, really believe it and hide it in your heart. That way, whenever you feel down or discouraged, you can remember those truths and those promises that God has promised to us. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and maybe it helps you in any kind of way. I just really wanted to share this with you guys, because missing your ex is not easy. I hope, you know, we can all talk in the comments and just, you know, encourage each other and be there for one another if you're ever feeling down. My DMs are always open if you need some encouragement, so don't be scared to come and slide in my DMs, because it's always open for you, boo. I love you guys so much. Thank you for 25,000 subscribers. It's amazing. We probably have more now. I don't know, because sometimes I make these videos and I say thank you for a certain number and then we have more. Just But thank you for subscribing. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.